By the SKAdNetwork framework, so there are two timers. That's the SKAdNetwork framework. One timer is actually resets every time a user does an action that actually triggers an update conversion value from the app side. That timer is resetting every time an update conversion value is being called. So that can take up to even 64 days, right? And then once that timer ends, let's assume the update conversion value hasn't been used for 24 hours. That's the first timer. Let's assume it hasn't been called for 24 hours. Now there's a between 0 to 24 hours where Apple will wait and send a post back after between 0 to 24. So earlier I was mentioning at least you have 24 to 48 hours from the minute the user install, even if it didn't do anything else. But what we did, and this is one of the things that that's our job here to do at AppsFlyer, what we did is actually limiting the update conversion value window to 24. That's by default. The reason for that, there are two reasons for that. One, it's actually helping us to kind of understand the install time of the user without wasting any precious bits of the conversion value. And the second reason is it is actually there's a big question between whether you want to measure user performance versus how fresh do you want the data. Because no one would like to get attribution data 60 days after a user has installed the app. That's silly. So it's a big question here on how fresh do you want the data versus what would you like to measure about the user and its, let's call it, lifetime performance. So we have by default limited this to 24 hours. We will allow, though, advertisers to configure that limitation window. We do not recommend it, though, but we're here for our customers, and if they understand what they're doing, they can do that.
Does that mean that there's no functional difference between the install and the event? Like you only receive the single post back with both of them combined? Or so you have to wait, no matter what, you have to wait till everything is tracked before you receive it back.
Exactly. You get one post back at the end of everything. So like I was mentioning, you get one single post back of both the install and the user value. Only, this could be only after 60 days, assuming.
That's going to be a crazy change.